Hello, everyone. Good evening and good morning, whenever and wherever you are watching this. Welcome to another episode of Insights with Soularis, where I am your host, Jennifer, a tarot reader for over 10 years. And I do a lot of things from Reiki to sound therapy to oracle readings and connecting with angels. So I do a little bit of it all. But at the end of the day, I usually say I'm simply a channel of spirit. And we are going to be moving on to our caller of the day. And we have Connie from Canada. Hello, Connie. How are you?
Oh, hi, I'm good.
Have you ever had a tarot reading before?
I've had readings before, but not on A1 radio.
Well, welcome to the show. I'm excited to have you here. So you kind of know what tarot readings are all about. So do you have any questions for me today?
I'm buying a car. I just want to know if you see me buying the car that I'm going to like. I'm kind of having a hard time with it.
Some impulsiveness in the background that's kind of leading to this current state of confusion, but that's okay too. You're allowed to explore. As I was just saying in the weekly reading, you're allowed to explore, but it's not a great time to make financial decisions. I do like underneath, you do have some good energy to move this forward a bit quicker and to really consider what I'm hearing is consider like a brand of vehicle that is close to your family. So if your dad or your mother really liked a specific car or a car brand, look into that because that seems like it could help you push forward a little bit more. So as we move out of this confusion,
I'm not sure what they. Well, my one sister's got a Honda, and my other sister's got a Toyota. So I don't know. I'm just.
Yeah,
that's all.
And just kind of explore what your direct family members are driving. And because I'm feeling as you're going that way, it's going to bring you a little bit better results for the time being. Because going into that new territory of something like you don't know the reviews of, you don't know how it's made, it's just going to add to that confusion and it's going to make you even more upset and disappointed. I do see your partner coming forward a little bit more to help you make this decision. It will be a little bit while. It's definitely not going to be this week, probably 2 to 3 weeks where he's more willing to like step forward and be like, okay, hey, let's help make this decision. Let's do this together and figure this out. It does seem like you.
Yeah, because I'm a little bit confused. That seems more like it. Yeah, because I was just worried about the tariffs and the price of the vehicles going up. So that's why I was rushing because I was in a car accident. So I had my car written off. And so I was just taking my time because I was feeling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that anxiety. And so I do want to make this very clear. I know this isn't very life-changing or, oh my gosh, a surprise. But as you're going through the dealerships, be very careful and look for things that are not being told to you. And so if you're not very confident in car buying or you don't understand all the ins and outs, really pay attention to the details because they are going to try to get the extra money out of you. They're going to give you all those extended warranties and they're going to go in and wanting to give you higher insurance and just ridiculous things that you don't need. And you need to be very careful as you're signing paperwork that even though like you agree, hey, I don't want this, this, or this, and they come give you the paperwork and they just happens to come back in. So be very clear about what's going on there.
Okay, I'll be checking because that's what I'm worried about because they like to lie dealerships. Oh, and I just I get very overwhelmed and I'm starting to get a little bit more strict when I go in and say, this is what I want. I don't want this. I don't want this. And I don't want this. Because if you don't, they just, you know what I mean? They
definitely are going to take.
If you get a really good car like a Honda or Toyota, you shouldn't need any extended warranties at all. They're a ripoff, I think. So, yeah, I'm getting a little bit more like I'm getting a little better than what I was because I was pretty nervous at the beginning.
Yeah.
Anxiety
So
is
that
up there to get a car.
the anxiety is going to continue a little bit. This is why I want you to lean on an external source a little bit, and also do your research
Okay.
beforehand. Like go and just go on the internet and look dealership tactics, like how they try to say, "Oh, I have somebody else wanting to buy this car," and just be prepared for that. So it kind of brings out the confusion, so you can recognize, "Oh, they're trying to get me to buy today. They're trying to get one over on me." So if you prepare more beforehand, the less confusion you're going to have. And as we're going through this, ultimately, it seems like you're going to end up getting a good deal and you're going to be happy with what you want. It seems like you are going to be pushed more towards like something on the economy level. So maybe like an EcoBoost motor engine. Look for
Yeah,
those.
that's what I'm looking for. And I've been researching actually quite a bit. And they're trying to get me to buy it. And I'm like, no, I'm taking my time. I'm going to research it. I don't want to just jump in and well, they're like $40,000. They're not cheap,
Definitely are
So
not cheap
I'm
at
trying
all.
to make sure I really know that I want this vehicle because I'm the kind of person I will keep it for as long as I can. I'm not okay. In 3 years, I'm going to trade it in.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I'm so
continue to
happy
do that
about that.
research. Fantastic. You're taking the right approach to get you to this very good ending here. So I love that for you. Um, there's a couple of things. So I am seeing, and take this as a suggestion, as a recommendation. Of course, we are allowed free will and can change
Yeah.
anything, but I am seeing something with the EcoBoost motor is going to be a 4-cylinder, potentially blue, most likely a blue or a silverish gray. um, you may be presented with a red car and somebody may be very pushy about you getting this red car. They may, because that's going to be the car where they say, okay, I have somebody else coming to buy this. It's a really good car, but if I can give you this deal on it, don't listen to that one. I'm not just saying all red
Okay.
cars, but if somebody's trying to push a red car on you and you're like, hey, no, there's something mechanically wrong with it, and just watch it. If it doesn't feel right and it seems like you do have some good gut feelings and you can read people pretty well, know that don't give up.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody
Well,
push
that's
you
what
in.
I've been doing. I've been trying to read people a lot while I'm trying to buy this car. So that's why it's taking me so long because I'm trying to see if they really know what they're talking about or if they're just like, I had a guy today. I went to Honda today. He was 75 years old, still working, but he didn't seem to know anything about the cars. And I said, how do you not know anything if you're telling me you've been doing this for 20 years? Like, couldn't tell me anything about like how the car runs, if it's a 2 liter, if it's 2.4 liter, if it's if it's got heated steering wheel, heated seats. Like there's so many things now. Not like with my car was 13 years old. It was basic. So, well, thank you so much for that. So stay away from the red car.
Just a one that they're
And
trying to push on you.
yeah, they're going to push on me, right? Yeah, they already are pushing on me. So maybe because I was going to go used, but I really am looking brand new because I'm afraid to go used in case they try to give me something that's bad.
Well, I am seeing potentially a 2020 here, so relatively newer vehicle still with low mileage. So this, if you find like a 2020, and this again with the same characteristics, that 4-cylinder, I am seeing something a bit roomy, but not like an SUV, so like an in between, a mid-size type sedan.
Yeah, I'm looking for a mid-size, but I didn't know if I wanted something that old, 2020.
Yeah, just you don't have to. It's just a consideration to take in. Even if you do find a 2020 that you like, it would be low mileage. So I'm saying like it's not going to be anything more than like $30,000. I mean, sorry, like 30,000 miles. So that's not going to be a huge thing. It'll be relatively new. And we are running out of time. So I just want to leave you with one last message. Allow yourself to be confident when you walk in there and make sure that you don't let them push you through to that red car.
Okay, so don't buy the red car.
Yes. Best of luck, Connie.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. Have a wonderful week.